Yeah, man. Huh. Respect and love from the world, nigga. Show them. You nigga on a microphone. Can't know why you sitting on by for everything. Rock you on the studio. Bomba clap. ¿De qué manera sufre el alma cuando alguien se va? No hay medicina que cure esa larga enfermedad. La vitamina de la vida en esta sociedad es tan divina que por nombre tiene libertad. Libérate de la mentira que está por llegar. Mide tu orgullo antes de empezar a hablar. Cierra la puerta a quien no merezca entrar, porque hay mucho que se fue y sueña con regresar. Hablemos en silencio y así no me mentirás. El poder de la palabra muere cuando hablan de más. No me fío de oraciones que se dicen por detrás. Si me miras a los ojos no te mentiré jamás. Que besar por besar es jugar por jugar. Y vivir sin amor es vivir sin amar. Solo queda la fe, solo queda soñar. Ponte de pie, ready para luchar. Some love, I can just smoke and there are some love them. I can just smoke and there are some love. I remember no fire, no girl. Ribby day. Call it with a mama soul, yeah. ¿De cuánto tiempo hablamos cuando hablamos de querer? Si la mitad lo malgastamos solo en comprender. ¿De qué manera es más fácil aprender? Que nacemos para ganar y morimos al perder. No puedo dejar de animarte, que cuando te caigas debes levantarte. Llegué para contarte que no todo artista muere por su arte. Traigo el honor de un humano con valor que utiliza poesía para respirar mejor. Escribo prosa para vengar al amor y recuerda aquella rosa que tiraron al contenedor. ¿Dónde se quedó el amor? Hey, I no voy a sitio on no microphone forever never. Tell me, roll some love. I can just smoke and the light. Some love them. I Rastafari my life. Some love. I remember no fire, no burn. Ribby day. I live with a farmer soul, yeah. Reggae man a farmer warrior day. Not a really thing. Oh, yeah, man. Y se piensa que la música es un juego, lo lleva claro, hermano. Desde España, internacional, bomba, claque, un nego. Not really easy. No. Pure nigga on a microphone. Hey, tell us what. Tell us anything. Tell if I'm a Rasta feeling on my sin. Hey, more love.
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
At Vistaprint,
Are you sick of having...
have you tried? Copyright disclaimer. This content does not belong to Bible Chronicles or claim this intellectual property. The content provided today has and always will belong to the content owner. Bible Chronicles does not have any affiliation with the owner of this property. As mentioned, Bible Chronicles did not intend to make use of any material for the purpose of harvesting gain. However, Title 17 of United States copyright law states material and use can only be done when it's for theological or general educational purposes, and thus Bible Chronicles believes that this principal material falls under fair use, which honors protection under Section 107 of the same U.S. copyright law.
El que tiene huevos o coño para bailarte conmigo que venga abajo. Que venga abajo y que se pegue conmigo.
Ey, yo, Chatita Flores, demasiado violenta 3, y ya en los botoncicos. Luza. Díselo, Adri, díselo. ¿Cómo va? Me describo como ser vivo porque respiro, aunque por dentro también tengo ácido corrosivo. Lo que quiero lo consigo, es mi estilo es progresivo. No doy nada nunca por vencido. Observo cada hilo en la costura de tu cuerpo. Encuentro tu punto flaco en solo un momento. Muñecos de paja nunca me aguantan el cierzo. Y tampoco un buen chupito de un buen revuelto. Este tema no tiene mensaje alguno. El asunto es solo que te doy por culo. Que yo anulo lo tuyo con orgullo y con un culo que me odian porque fluyo como la lava al Danubio. Hay cariño pero tú no, que por tu lo tú que hace que llegues a los tonos más difíciles. Y a ti no te va a hacer falta porque te agarro los huevos y ya verás cómo cantas. Controlo con todos los tonos, codo con codo mi modo. Hace que preguntes cómo, hace que quieras dejarlo del todo. Tú eres mi golillo Frodo, que cansino que eres jodo. Yo me inclino por el sordo, hago como que no oigo nada. Yo no fijo, suena gordo, tú que yo se mueve solo. Aunque tú trates de disimular, es singular la versatilidad de mi saber rimar. Tu rima pésima, la próxima vez será pirámide de salos, lápide detrás. Me cagué en su solestar si les dije hola, ¿qué tal?
Porque yo
You guys are some impatient suckers, man.
Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you're well. Let me get to the point. Last time sessions in, take notes. Oh man, it's gonna be good, family. Furfurance, Idiocy, Idiocy, or whatever, however you say it. Hey, what's up, bro? I know you went to bed. It's all good. I know you work tomorrow. Family. I'm gonna start early. So it's gonna be a short topic because I do have something I want to do. I need to check out some entertainment, soccer, Anyhow, so what does this word mean? The name of the title is Furfurance, Idiocy. Furfurance, Idiocy. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this word, but let's start off first of all with social construct. What does social construct mean? A lot of times we hear it. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but social construct is a mechanism, kind of like propaganda. Not kind of. That's where it comes from. It's a branch of it. So we're going to talk about branches today, in a sense. Not really, metaphorically. So social construct. Okay. It says an idea that has been created and accepted by the people in a society. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Some examples are social constructionism questions what is defined by humans and society to be reality. Examples of social construct in a sentence: the notion that women were incapable of performing some of the same jobs as men was a social construct. Something thought to believe that women are incapable of performing some of the jobs. I think most of them, not some of them. But anyways, that's not the point. Social construct, it's an important element in our society for us to have a what? A docile community. And through social construct, we are developed, our minds are molded, our assumptions and perceptions created. all to fit a narrative. So again, social construct. I just want to give you guys an idea that what like this is actually created. People, society, groups create a social construct, meaning a construction built off society, like thoughts, like this here. You see, this has an origin. When it says Furfurance, I can't even pronounce it. Idiocy, I guess. Furfurance, idiocy. So that has a branch or root of, or an element of, or a connotation of mental affection or mental retardation or imbecile or stupido, tonto, lelo. Idiocracy, a disturbing prophetic look at the future of America. Those are some examples. But let's look up the word furfurance. What does it mean? Furfurance. Meaning. It means an advancement of a plan, interest, development, promotion, furthering advancement. So, you know, kind of like a study. Okay, and what does idiocy mean? Meaning. It means extremely stupid behavior. Stupidity, folly, foolishness, mad, insanity. You're just dumb. Dumb. Now, as you guys know, I always have a purpose in my classes. So I like to give you the etymology, or at least the understanding of words, and kind of like what it relates to. So our topic today, ladies and gentlemen, is Mongoloid. So as you know, I confront everything, every topic. Okay? I don't shy away from facing your stupid comments. Hit the links, ox. Not right now, man, because I want to get through this. I'm not going to be here too long. So Mongoloid is a phenomenon right now. You know, fam? And what I mean by that is it's like it's like a big deal right now, you know? Mongoloid. Hey, you Native Americans, y'all are Mongoloids. So it means, so I mean, let's dig into the word, because we found out what mayate means. Okay? Right? We found out what mayate means. And they say that's racist, but it's not. Now, we got these wabos, these mayate wabos, who want to call you or me Mongoloid. You see, but there's a connotation behind it. We have some people that left, family. Look. Bye. Anyways, there's a connotation behind it by Mongoloid. By calling you a Mongoloid, I ignored it for a bit, but the Most High woke me up today with this thing. And I always think like I'm done, and apparently he's got another assignment. So you wabos are next. You silly, ridiculously lost in the sauce West Africans that you want to be our people. I know you're West Africans because you want to be us. The other tribes are not like that. They're pretty solid about who they are. But you guys are bugged the hell out. So, but you like to insult people, and you like to cry about the white man. Use his so-called information, and then be offended by the same info that he uses against you. So, you see, there's a connotation behind Mongoloid. They're not because you look Asian, people. It's because they think you're stupid. It's because they say you look like a retard. That's what it really means. That's what it really comes down to it, okay? Really, really comes down to it. Watch this. Or relating to a group of people formerly considered to constitute a race, right? A human having Asian ancestry. That was at one point the understanding. The reason it's not that way anymore is because it had an also Mongoloid offensive relating to or affected with Down syndrome. Now we know one West loves to say that Moabites is because, the daughter had sex with the man, with the father. But you want to know something? I found out that Down syndrome children typically don't have Down syndrome children. They come out normal. So you're telling me that the Down syndrome stayed with Moab forever? I mean, in that case, Canaan mixed with Moab all the time. Y'all look like Moab. A lot of you guys do. Big lips, all, stretched out eyes, like if you want to call it like that, like Mongoloids. if you want to call that, because that's what you're like to say, that we look like Mongoloids. You see, you don't see that. You don't say it as a look. You can see the meaning of it back then. You don't say it in a sense of identify. No, you say it in an identifying, very, very beastful manner. Just like you talk to the white man and say they're beast. They're like the bases of the earth, right? So by you saying Mongoloid, you're saying the same thing. Mayates. And you know what's so funny, family? I really find it interesting that there's not a lot of views right now. And you know why? Because the class I did the other day, we had a good amount of views in a short period of time. And in YouTube, yes, YouTube, you suckers. I know you guys are watching my channel. Stupid ass children. You guys took away the views. You stopped it at 8 o'clock at 172. And then at actually like 9 o'clock in the morning, man, y'all take it down to 98 views. Wow, that's crazy. And there's only what, 2 current people? Pretty crazy, man. But hey, I don't understand with these 330 some subscribers. Who are you guys? Like I'm really asking right now. Who are you people that are subscribing to this channel? Because honestly, if there's 300 and something of you, then shouldn't you, like a good portion of you, watch the videos? I don't think any of them. I think only like a few have hit over more than 300. So if this is entertainment, do me a favor. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm fucking subscribe. I don't need this. I don't need this channel. I don't need to be providing you guys information. I don't want to. You think I enjoy this? No, I don't. But I have a mission, I guess. And you guys don't care. I'm giving you information. I'm giving you meat to defend yourself in a way, but y'all don't give a damn, man. I don't know. Maybe these black people are right. Maybe you guys ain't the Israel of the Bible, man. I'm preaching to the wrong people. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Because you guys don't care. Look, they use these names against you in a derogatory manner. But does it matter to you? No. Why? Are you part of the social construct too? Or are you idiots? What people do... Before Down syndrome was called such, people with Down syndrome were called Mongolian idiots. And the syndrome itself was called Mongolism. It comes from the fact that people thought that Down syndrome individuals resembled Mongolians. So the next time you feel like offending as many people as possible, be sure to use the term Mongolian or Mongols when referring to people with so-called Down syndrome. Or Hispanics, Native Americans, Native Indians. This is actually crazy, man. I can't believe that there's only one person watching right now. Damn. The devil is on Broadway, that's for sure. But I'll continue because I'm not going to be here long anyways. So, classification of idiocy, 1877. First, because idiocy, like any other general term, is susceptible to a variety of classifications. And secondly, for the reason that I have occasion to speak of several modes of classification that have been suggested by others before suggesting some inquiries as to the possibility of establishing a new one to meet criteria needs that must fail. Idiocy or amentia of the old writers may first be distinguished by dementia. Dementia, idiocy. Range of idiocy. Idiots. Dumb. Retarded. That's what they mean. When these wobbles call you guys Mongols, that's actually what they mean. That you are a Mongol. That you are a retard. That's exactly what they're saying to y'all. Okay? So now, Mongoloid. Mongol. I looked up the word, like, what reference? Yeah, the reference to Down syndrome. IUIC, One West loves to teach this. They like to say, see, look. They say that this is you. Native Americans, they say that these are you guys. When they call you Mongol or Mongoloid, that's what it means. That's the terminology. That's not a terminology that people use anymore. They don't do that anymore. That was eugenics. But these wabos, these Black Americans, these West Africans, or what I like to call as mayates, if you guys know what the word means, then you're going to, or hit the link so I can explain to you what a mayate means. All right? So they like to call you a Mongoloid, a retard. That's their connotation behind it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hey, shalom, Vladimir. Go ahead, man. The link is up. Hey, can you believe this, bro? There's only like one person watching, bro. That's crazy, huh? Well, I guess they're doing their job, bro. So, anyways, this is what the wobbles do. They love to call you guys derogatory terms by using mongoloid. You're a Mongol. Eres un mongolio, güey. You're a stupido. So, etymology of Mongolism, okay? There's a lot of negative connotation to this, family. So next time these wobbles want to say that to you, man, pop them in the face. How about that? I'm saying I'm not condoning violence. I mean, they do deserve it. Mongolism, that's where I got it from. Furfurance idiocy, meaning like, anyways, was a description given by Sequan in 1846 to a specific type of mental retardation. So now we find out that these Black Americans had power in 1846. So whites, obviously whites and blacks as well. I'm not just talking about them, but I'm talking about wobbles because they're the ones that are using, like white people don't call Asians Mongoloids. They know not to do that. That's insulting. That's offensive because they know that it has a connotation to being like a Down syndrome, like you're dumb, like you're a degenerate gene. That's what negros like to call you guys. And see, look, they run back and forth. See that, Vladimir? Now I understand who's watching my channel. Hey, listen, bro. I even asked, who the hell are these 330 people subscribing to this channel, bro? Honestly, I don't even know who they are. I never get to see any of these classes. They even reach 300. So I wondered, who the hell are you? Mongolism. Describe this mental deficiency syndrome as Mongolism. Mental deficiency. Influenced by racial hypothesis. So when you Native Americans are being told Mongoloids, it's basically saying that the racial hypothesis of these wobbles is that you are a degenerate gene, which gives him the right, or her, the nappy ones, the Mayates, right? Gives you guys the right, or them the right to call you a Mongol. Because they don't do it to say Mayate. Like, watch out for that Mayate because they like to bone guys, right? That's why we call you guys Mayates. Not because you're black or a black beetle, dummy. It's because you guys are gay, especially in jail. So that was a code. Hey, watch out. So it's not like you're saying, oh, Mongoloids like to, I don't know, eat tacos. Like, the Mongoloids, like, we eat tacos, right? Cool. But that's not what you're saying. You're really saying Mongoloid, meaning in the back, like your breath. What you mean is stupid asses, dumbasses, retarded fools. That's what you mean. You know what I'm saying, bro? Go ahead, man.
Just Mayates, bro. Hey, that shit was sick. Nasty what you were showing yesterday, bro. Ese moreno que está pisando al pinche al gabacho until he was having a seizure or something like that.
Well,
damn, bro. Now that's a Mayate right there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, what's up with the people, bro? Why they leaving, though?
No, they're butt hurt.
Why they don't want to? Why they get hurt, bro? They don't like hearing the truth.
I guess
they don't
not.
like hearing the truth that estos vatos son maniacos, bro.
Yep. And look,
son maniacos.
Here's one example. You see, it's funny, man. I got to thinking about it today. Mongoloid. And I know in Mexico, that's a derogatory term. It's pinche Mongol, güey.
So, Mongolito, Mongol.
Yeah, bro, like you're dumb. Not because you look a certain way. When we don't say, you look like a Mongol. We're like, you're dumb. So what these Mayates are doing, straight up West African Mayates, right? And these, I don't know, maybe you wobbles or not, but whatever. I think most of you guys are, because you have it in your spirit. They use this connotation to get away from the racism. Because imagine if some raza said, these damn Negroes, or whatever the word you want to use. There, they get offended. But the reason I'm doing this is because, check this out. I'm glad you're on. So, we got to do it again, bro. We got some wobbles over here, with a big mouth and think they know the history. They think they know history. So I'm about to, I have to bring it up. And I'm going to show you. Because it's kind of funny, man. They're like weeds and shit. You know what I mean? Excuse my language. They're like weeds, though. They, one comes up. This guy's about 8 months new. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, he took my text. He took my post away. I was like, I'll debate you, punk. Get over here. So anyhow,
They don't want to.
yeah, let's listen in. Let's listen in real quick. Hey, and I'm amazed, bro. Look, it's only one person, bro. You believe this? You believe it, bro? It's crazy.
Hey, bro, by all means, bro. I'd rather have one line than 10,000
bunch of
fucking sheep
lambs.
around me, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I mean, brother? So
You're right.
I'm
Let
good
me-
with that, bro. I don't want no windies around me, bro.
All right.
Like the brother said, we don't want no corn dogs around us, bro. No windies on the cover.
No joke.
You know what I mean?
Check it. I'm gonna make sure you put it on mute because I'm gonna turn on this here, and if we let it go, it goes echo. All right. So put yourself on mute. I'm gonna let it run for like 2 minutes fast, and then we'll pause it. All right. All right. Here we go.
Please turn your mobile devices to landscape mode for the best viewing experience. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Hidden Heritage, where we follow the breadcrumbs to discover more evidence of who the real Aboriginal/Indigenous American Indians were that inhabited the Americas and that are still here till this day. Before we dive into the rabbit hole of the truth, if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below. If you are already subscribed to the channel, welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for your unwavering support. Please continue to like and share and leave your thoughts down below as well, so more reiterate how absurd it is for someone coming off of a slave boat.
All right. Listen to his question. Okay. Here we go.
Absurd it is for someone coming off of a slave boat, right, to be able to come to the U.S. and accumulate this much wealth in such a short period of time. And the main agenda for a slave to come off of a boat into the Americas, they wasn't even allowed to read or write, or unless it was the Bible. Okay. And then we have this right here, this is just one snippet of so much inventions by the Aboriginals.
Okay. So, where do we start? Yeah, I'm asking you, bro. Where do we start? Where do you think?
I don't know, bro. Tell me.
All right.
Obviously.
Here, let me go. Let me do it. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead and mute. All right. So, first of all, it's pretty dumb that this guy has the nerve, and that this just tells us how not even ignorant, how stupid this guy is. Okay. He's like, how in the world? Hey, put yourself on mute, bro, please. He's like, how in the world can Negroes that have been in slavery in such a short period of time have a vast amount of wealth? Wow. Well, it sure as hell wasn't a genie rubbing that lamp for you. No, not at all. You see, and then he goes in here and says all these inventions of, all these aboriginals, like, right? And he's dated here. He's just dating, as you can see, Indian Massacre. Look at the years. Okay. Now, in case you don't know this, Wabo, there is such a thing called, here, I'll show you. Because I don't understand these guys, man. I don't get it, bro. A ver, ¿cómo dicen? Wait, hold up. Here's this one. You see, the problem with you guys is that you went to Ebonic Elementary. I don't know what it is, okay? But this map right here is 100% wrong. 100% wrong, okay? Because prior to 1763, it was right here. 13 colonies are right here. Black Americans, okay? Right here. There was Florida wasn't part of this 13 colonies. Neither was all this land right here. None of this was part of this 13 colonies. So now that I like to show that, let me show you this right here. This is from the book called Black Society in Spanish Florida. The first extensive study is just like the back page of the American community under the colonial Spanish rule. Black society in Spanish Florida provides a vital counterweight to the better known dynamics of the Anglo-slave South. Jane Landers draws on a wealth of untapped primary sources opening a new vista on the Black experience in America. Okay? Enriching our understanding of the powerful links between race relations and cultural customs. Blacks under, meaning not us, Black African, because you guys helped the Spaniards. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, Wabo, but it is like that. Blacks under Spanish rule in Florida lived not in cotton rows or tobacco patches, but in a more complex and international world that linked the Caribbean, Africa, Europe, and a powerful and diverse Indian hinterland. Here, the Spanish crown afforded sanctuary to runaway slaves, making the territory a prime destination for blacks fleeing Anglo plantations, while Castilian law, grounded on Roman law, provided many avenues out of slavery, which it deemed an unnatural condition. European Africans' unions were common and accepted in Florida, with families of African descent developing an important community connections through marriage, concubinage, and godparent choice. So I don't think they understand this part of the history. It seems like he just totally ignored this part, did he?
Hey, bro. Hey, remember when I told you I met this Aboriginal at the store?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, bro. He was, he was saying that everything was a lie. That black people are the original Native Americans. And me, I had to stop that for him. Are you the original Native Americans? I was like, bro, but you had black conquistadors that came with you. I mean, he was like, you know what he replied? I mean, yeah, there was black Moors that came with their conquistadors. I was like, well, how the fuck can you be the Native American too, bro? You know what I mean? How can you be the native, bro, and the conquistador at the same time? So you telling me black people rape black people? You see what I mean, bro? Yeah, it's just too much contradiction, bro. And these motherfuckers want to be everywhere, though. They want to be everywhere. They want to be the original Chino. They want to be the original Greek. They want to be the original Native. They want to be everybody, bro.
Yeah. Let me read this. Let me read this. All right, put yourself on mute. The patterns of black society in Florida evolved during Spain's first tenure in the Providence. You can see the years, about 200-year difference. Okay, prior to 1776, you see that, and were shaped by complex inter-ethnic relations, meaning black and Spaniards. That's why you guys look like Creoles, dummy. White boys. That's why you guys have long hair, because you got white blood in you. Not native. No, this is whatever. Anyways, and you guys, I'll just continue. And international politics. Like other areas in Spanish Caribbean, Florida suffered from early and dramatic Indian depopulation and a shortage of European manpower. And this demographic imperative created a constant demand for black labor, art, artisanal, and military skills. So you're trying to tell me that military skills were given to stupid slaves? Come on, man. No, you didn't. None of that happened. Let's continue. The Barbadian colonization of Carolina in 1770 triggered a century-and-a-half imperial competition for control of Southeast. Keep in mind, Wabos, that these Spaniards were not as powerful. So the blacks, Africans, were helping them. And then once Florida took over, they migrated. Some went to Cuba. The rest stayed. Y'all suffered like dummies, but hey, the white man just gave you right back what you did to him. So let's continue. It says here, and enslaved Africans and Native Americans alike negotiate in pursuit of freedom and preservation. Okay, so we see things like that. Okay, fine. Let me keep going real quick. I want to get to the point. Watch. Then you have here. So they're always talking about how where is it at? Justice. Here it goes. That's it. I'm looking for. Oh man. Here it goes. Okay, this is from the judicial cases concerning slavery and the Negro. Okay. Page 63, I believe. All right, let's read from the top. I'm not going to be too long on this, and just in case you guys brothers don't know. However, the colonists did not depend on traffic or kidnapping for their supply of Indian slaves, but took the enemy pagan by their own progress in war and enslaved him long before the passage of Virginia Act of 1776 and 1779. The passage, okay, you Africans, when forces were being raised in Maryland in 1652 for a march against the Eastern Shore Indians, such Indian prisoners as shall happen to be taken are declared the spoils of those who financed the expedition. We know that Sephardic Jews were financing a lot of these things. So now I know for a fact that the white man wasn't trusting us. So who was he trusting? You black Africans. Such Indian prisoners shall happen to be taken, are declared the spoils of those who financed the expeditions. Indians were also reduced into slavery in punishment of the crime. Let me just read this page. Thus, we have shown that the first slaves of the colony in Virginia were Indians, not Negroes. And that the laws of the colony sanction Indian slavery except as regards prospective importation by land. For a few years after the passage of 1670, the practice of colonists in accordance to their law is illustrated by the case of courts of Virginia and Maryland from 1627 to 1831, which I have records of 1831 actual Negro slavers, Negro slave owners. And in 1627, some Indians of the Carib Islands were brought into the country. As you can see, besides the traffic of Indian slaves between Virginia and Maryland colonists mentioned above, Maryland court records contains other instances of Indian slavery. It says here, whereby the captain is damnified to the value of 2,000 pounds, though he could say Bill or George Manor only something. In Maryland, 1656, there belonged to a household one overseer. Listen, in Maryland. So this is what we're talking about, bro. Status, right? In Maryland, in 1656, there belonged to a household of one overseer, a Negro, a white woman servant, and an Indian slave. In 1661, one citizen of Maryland demands an Indian, promised him in satisfaction of another Indian belonging to I guess the place, whatever. That's page 63. Are you still there, bro? I don't know if you're there.
Yeah, I'm right here, bro.
Cool.
That's crazy. There it is, bro.
Look at this. Check this out.
There it is.
Must have been brought as slaves to Virginia, for witness testified. He heard a certain other person now dead say that in the year 1701, that when he was a lad about 12 years old, those women were brought to his colony in a ship. By the Act of 1676, 1679, and 1682, slavery closed again, first on Indians captured in war by soldiers, and finally on all Indians sold by our neighboring Indians, so to speak, and any other frequent with us as for slaves. Let me say this. The Indians were brought in and held in slavery for many years subsequent to 1682, as indicated by the evidence of witness and assertions of counsel in cases brought from 19 to 150 years later. The point being is, family, while our people here, look this, check this out. Mason, counsel for the plaintiff, asserts that hundreds of the descendants of Indians brought between 1682 and 1684 have obtained their freedom on actions brought in this court. In the case of Henry, 1772, the court gave judgment against many descendants of Indians introduced and held as slaves between 1682 and 1705. That many Indians were reduced to slavery between 1691 and 1705 is shown by Henning assertions of thousands of their descendants. These Negroes were enslaving natives. That's why you guys have land. Partus sequitur ventrum was a law against our sisters, that if you caught one, she would be a perpetual slave. An Indian mulatto suit for freedom. Wasn't about black folks. But anyways, check it out. I got more stuff. I'm going to go quick. Look.
I'm pretty sure it was thousands more. Okay. I mean, we talking redlining, we talking Jim Crow laws, all that, businesses in the United States during the early 20th century. It was popularly known as, and then you see Blackamoor.
Now he says that the Blackamoors are the natives of this land. So I got a question for you, Wabos. Where's your diet? How come you guys don't eat the food of this land? How come you don't eat avocados or corn or tomatoes or onions? Shit, mayo. You guys don't even like mayo. You can't even drink milk, have cheese. This is all here. What's going on? Okay. Anyways, look, now they're saying, so say, here's the word Mongolian. Watch this, bro. Watch this, okay? So here's what I'm going to show you what they start talking like, okay? Here we go.
That they were talking about the aboriginals of the Americas. All right, so here as well. We have another one that I'm sure a lot of us haven't seen on the right. You see this woman right here with the hoop earrings, okay? And then we see you turn it around and you see the hair. And they have a Native American Indian cigar Indian collection. And we're the only ones that was ever labeled as a cigar Indian or tobacco Indian. And this is how you know that it was legit, because this is what they would use to replace it here today, Mongolian, okay? Because this is what they would use to replace it here today, Mongolian. Know that it was legit, because this is what they would use to replace it here today, Mongolian, okay? It was legit, because this is what they would use to replace it here today, Mongolian.
See what I mean? Mongolian. You know why he pauses? Because he knows he's trying to offend people. Why do you guys like to hide with connotations? You're not up front. Oh, Mayate is a racist. No, Mayate just means that you like to plug guys and you think you ain't, you know, LGBTQ. But now you say Mongolian because what you're trying to say is that we're so-called a degenerate gene. So listen, let me ask you something, Wobbles, okay? Because I'm assuming you understand about the Papal Bull, right? And how it was divided, giving Portuguese Africa and giving Spain America. So my question to you is this. If Columbus knew what Africans looked like and he showed up in America, wouldn't you think that he was like, wait a minute, I think I'm in Africa, man, because I'm looking at Africans here. I can't, no, I must be in Africa, so I got to keep going. Hello? I'm kind of wondering that. But let's continue, bro. Watch.
Okay. And then back in the day, that's all you saw was our people being depicted as Indians. He has on his war bonnet, his Indian headdress, his Indian attire, his regalia. You know, he even had the bracelet around his wrist.
Where's your diet? Where's your diet of the Americas? Where is your damn diet? You can paint all pictures you want. You can wear the clothes, but the cuisine never leaves you. What are you saying? That you lost even that in slavery? Oh, hey, here, Mexicans and natives, you guys can have the corn and the avocado and the tomatoes and the onions.
Yeah, bro. Like I was saying, bro. What you call? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hey, can you? Yeah. Dr. Savvy said it best. He said that's why black people get sick in the Americas, because they eating food that's not theirs. They have to go back to Africa so they can heal. In fact, the curandero that helped Sevi, that's what he told him, like, you know what I mean? Because he asked Sevi, like, where you from? Sevi was like, I'm from Honduras. No, cabrón, where you from? Where's your roots from? We know Africano, soy Africano, Sevi told him. And that's your problem. He said, that's why you're so sick. You need to go back to your homeland and start eating your own diet, your own food.
Yo,
it's like that, like, you know.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
How come the Wobbles don't eat beans? When have you heard of Wobbles eating beans?
They're not. They don't like them beans that we do, bro.
Where else can you find the beans that we eat here? Black beans or pinto beans? Where else?
The black beans, for sure. Bro. I don't know.
Yeah, but the pinto beans, no. So I'm like, okay, so you don't need tomatoes. You don't have a traditional cuisine that you could say, yeah, it's authentic. It came from you guys. It's always been there. No, none. You guys eat European food.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, their food is in Africa, bro. Your food is in Africa.
You eat African food. Where's your avocados, man? Shit, show me sometime where I've never seen a West African or Negro or Mayate, you know, and I don't mean it like in a black way. I just want to clear it up. That means that you guys like to plug guys, okay? I've never seen you guys eat tortillas. I've never seen you guys eat tacos. I've never seen you guys come on, man. Let's just stop playing these games, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. These foods don't belong here. That's why they get so sick too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's continue.
And they be talking. Hey, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish. Go ahead. Continue.
Oh, it's all good.
Nonsense was told in reverse. So they were pretty much shipping people out of the Americas to the Caribbeans and Europe and even to Africa, you know, but nobody ever came from Africa like that. And especially if you haven't done your genealogy. So if you do your genealogy, you'll know for sure. but nobody can look themselves in the mirror and say what country they came from in Africa, what was their ancestor's name, whether it was a male or female, the age, the dialect, anything. Nobody can do that. That further proves to yourself that you didn't even come from Africa if you don't know anything about it. Your grandparents never told you anything about it. So what are you talking?
Wow, bro. I don't even, man. Wow. But anyway, let's continue. It's kind of getting interesting. Man, let me see some other stupid thing he says here. Okay, let's go here. He's going to say something about Mongolians, right? I'm telling you the terminology, bro.
Got plenty of sources, hundreds of sources saying that America is actually the cradle of civilization and older than Africa. And then we have here, I was looking at this document. All I typed in was mound build, and this came up, and you can see deeply hued aboriginals in area known as Virginia, USA. And then you have the foreigners who are misnamed Native Americans. So even back then, they know how to draw and depict the Mongolians versus the actual.
The Mongolians. So listen, from now on, I'm going to slap that Mayate term on you guys. Whenever now we talk about Canaanites, I'm going to say Mayates, bro. Just like how they do it. Because you want to know something, man? I'm sick and tired of them getting away with little comments like that. I know what they don't mean like, they mean like you're stupid. You're a degenerate gene. We're the original.
First of all, bro, right? Son like incest, right, brother? That's the story of Moab and all that, ¿verdad?
Yep.
Entonces, we don't even have that spirit, bro. We're not supposed to like fucking with our own cousins and shit, bro. You know what I mean? That's like can't even be Mongoloids, bro. You know what I mean? Pero
no, it's the way that he uses it. Check it out, right? Let's play it.
Okay, so these are two different types of people, and you can distinguish between them easily. And again, so these are the one on the left is the actual Aboriginals of Mexico, who the misnamed them as Afro-Mexicans, which is who the misnamed them as Afro-Mexicans, which is just bogus. And then you have people that look like this claiming to be the actual descendants of Mayans.
Actual descendants of Mayans. Hey, listen, you're welcome to come and take what you think is yours. You know what? Honestly, man, I'm really at that point. Try to take what you think it's yours. Because at the end of the day, bro, I know it's propaganda. I know it's masonry. I know it's BHI. I know it's principalities and powers. I know these guys are really, really trying to destroy our people. I get it, bro. It is annoying. But you know what pisses me off the most? Is that our own gente is so blind. It's so caught up in all this BS of this society. And the stupid damn, Virgen Maria and Christmas and birthdays and quinceañeras, bro. I am so fed up with all that. While you guys are partying, drinking, coking out, smoking, these guys are here. They're creating a social construct and are getting away with racist connotations. But see, if you call a black man or a Mayate on that, you're a racist. Look, hey, Mr. White Man, you see them? Because listen, it's you guys. These. I'm just gonna say something, bro. You know the brother Oro I told you about from the East Africa, right? East African brother. Dude, these Mayates complain about him so much, bro, that they took him off TikTok, bro. They complain about him so much. They complained about the class yesterday. So you guys love to argue and point fingers to Tariq Nasheed and all these Pan-Africanists. You guys are so hard, or Mac 100. But then when it comes to us giving you what you don't handle, I'm gonna report you because you're offending me. That's what it comes down to, bro. Like African comprehension is twisted just as their spirit, drawing all their dude. Exactly.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's also the people, bro. Like back in the day, bro, we used to los apoyábamos unos a los otros, bro. We didn't give a fuck if we hear the word Mayate come out of each other's mouth. We didn't give a fuck. We still los apoyábamos, bro. But now, like the new generation, a bunch of otros nowadays, bro. They hear us say those words or something. Let me separate from these guys, man. They're racist, and I don't want to be called one. That's what they do, bro. Babe. Like you bringing it out in a different way. Like you saying why in the roots of the word, bro. We're trying to explain to you what's up with it.
So check this out. This guy's Carlos Cuervo Marquez. Hey, Meshi, you're here, so you may be able to answer. Let's listen to what he says.
Traditions of some American pueblos. It is to this race doubtedly belongs the most ancient skeleton, distinct from the red American race, the Mong.
Well, that was debunked already. You know, that's the funniest thing out of all that. That was actually debunked. It was updated that they had it all wrong. So he's using a source because this guy was part of the científicos, etnográficos, científicos Sephardic, Ashkenazis, Latinos. Of course they're going to say things to favor them, bruh. Anyway, look. So then he starts saying all these things, and this is what I'm talking about, bro. Mongoloid, right? And then he's like, look, the World Series, they put black people. You see, shut up. Hold on a second. See, these little pictures here. And like, look. So we know that some of these pictures, they got them from James the Deer. But in James the Deer book, like, they got the picture of this black girl. Come on, bro. By the way, black people don't have hair like that, okay? You guys have afro hair. So if you got that kind of hair, it's because a white man went in there. It's like, look, Florida. So he's saying, I guess this is Egypt. I guess he's saying this Egypt. You know what I mean? These guys are all over the place, bro. So it's like, look, India. So now he's like, formally applied to America, blah, 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 blah. He's just like showing little skits, little pieces of paper. And look, it's like depicted early natives. See, the book, right? So he goes, I have that book. And he uses classified as Africans. But he completely ignores everything else that book is saying. Because I show that book here all the time, bro. So anyhow, as you can see, it's just more stupidity. And look, this is the saddest part, bro. That our people, like our gente, are just like they think this, like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like it's a joke or something, bro. Let me read that Proverbs 27:27. And thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance of thy maidens. They can't even drink that, bro. But I always go back to this, man. Where's your diet? Where's your gastronomy? If you guys are from here, where is it? Anyways, so look, I'm almost done. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. This is kind of funny, family. So I'm going to show you. They're going to go a different angle now. They're taking a different angle now, okay? So let's listen in. Check it out. I'm just going to go through these real quick. They're like 10, 15 seconds. All right.
These different camps, man. They ain't trying to do nothing, man. They recruiting out here. It's not about Christ. Let me tell you something. Did y'all know that was gonna happen? That this was gonna be the movement to destroy the nation? You thinking our enemy don't use our people?
That's right.
That's why you get the confusion of face, because they look like us. Bring it out.
You see, so they still think that they're the people of the Bible. So it's like a little, it's a same branch. It's a branch of the trunk, but with a little twist. Check it out.
So everything we was taught, the so-called white man. That's where you think it started. Television gave you a white Lone Ranger when everybody know that the man was a so-called black man. That's right. You know, they give you all the lies, and all they do is take these people and have them be. See, they just acting just like President to these brothers all the time, and I call them. They won't answer the call, or they'll shoot me out. It's meaningless to me, man. They're not getting taught nothing out there in them corners. That's right. They got the same precept, Deuteronomy 28 and Genesis 25:25.
You know, I find that funny, fam, because I think he has the same one. He went to it like one of these. Or, hold on.
To these brothers all the time, and I Deuteronomy 28:68. See, they can't do it. So then they get mad now. See, because they frustrated, they know they can't go pull nothing in the summer camps or in the unit camps. It's sad. It's sad that brothers want to be calling themselves men, but out there acting like boys. You ain't lying. Yeah, we coming back out there, but with a different spirit, man. That's right. A lot of them brothers need to come out them street corners, man, and come and get taught right first before they go out there. You can't go out there with the same regurgitated one West dummy doctrine. That's right. That's right.
This is the same regurgitated one West doctrine. You're not doing any different. You're still thinking you're Judah and you're going to teach the other nations. Now you're there's something called trust and honesty. So once you break somebody's trust or lose someone's trust, you're marked as an unhonest individual on a deeper level because you're dealing with the scriptures. Now all of a sudden we got to change this now. So let's find out what the new doctrine is, okay? Because we're going to find out. You're going to see it right now. Come on, man.
Jeremiah 50 and 33. Very
That's
dry,
milk.
man.
That's
Let me
funny
tell you what
because you
happens to
see
people that have-
Jeremiah 50 and 33. Give me that. That's straight precept. One West doctrine precept. You guys want to know what I mean? All right. I'm going to show you. Because you know what? I think it's time, man. I think it's time you guys find out exactly what this means, bro. I mentioned milk, right? Check this out, family. The milk is something like this. So, thanks to some people, this is the milk. This is the so-called secret milk that all of these West Africans, Black Americans, Mayates, that's what they do. And again, Mayate doesn't mean black. It means that you like to poke what is not supposed to be poked. So this is the milk. Take a picture of it. This is the so-called milk of One West. Okay? So again, this is not an actual bad thing. You can grow through this. But what you guys do, you guys actually use these, not to teach, to be Percepticons. Prove what captivity Christ was in. So you see these brothers that want to attack me and say that, listen, dummies, all praises to the Most High. It wouldn't have been for him, but I memorized all of these. Every single one of them. I don't remember them as much now, but I remember a good portion. And you guys want to come at me with stupid milk precepts and color scriptures and woolly hair and come on, bro. I lived and swam in this for 3 years. I still mess with it every now and then. But this is the milk. So he goes and says, Jeremiah 50 and 33, right? Watch this. Oh, my bad. See? Prove that Judah and Israel will be oppressed together. So now let's find out how he breaks that down.
Little or no knowledge. That's why you see this nation still treating us as they do. We was a nation, why we ain't came together and got us a own YouTube thing or something? We ain't doing nothing. We still on the same formats. We trying. We got people out there with skills. They run into camps. They see you run to somewhere. When you run to these camps, you run into a camp. You just came out the world. You got to run to one that just got the same spirit you got. Right.
All right, so I think it's here.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
How we gonna get out of this if we seeing no movement in the truth?
You see, so let's read it because you're a leader. Wow. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Meaning that no matter how much you try, you will always be oppressed. Even if you think you have might and power. You got no control, which then you can precept with Deuteronomy 28:49, or maybe 28:48. Listen, this is milk stuff, fam. This is all milk stuff. Look, 48. Here goes. Therefore, thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed thee. So then that's why it's a precept to 50:33. And it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, Jeremiah 50:33. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, which is why Deuteronomy 28:48 makes sense. But again, this is milk. Nothing new under the sun. Let's go.
ISUPK say they had it since 1969. Ask them, do they own one building? one storefront. Ask them. Ask IUIC the same thing. Ask Pastor down them. Ask them. Ask GOCC. He had people fleeing out the country, leaving them over.
I don't know if they do or not, but I think they do own buildings. Just saying.
These brothers ready to fight. They ready to fight.
That's right.
They was ready to fight, man. No love in their heart. And people be running to these camps. IBA, salute you. I know where you going. Know where you going, to destruction.
Right.
You going to destruction. None of these camps, all these breakout. You got so many little camps now, man. Every man, every little man want to be seen.
Aren't they a branch? We'll find out.
Find me little man. Where's little man on video, man? All these little mans want to be big mans, man, and ain't gonna do nothing. It's nothing but about fleecing this nation. So now they ain't build nothing for his community.
Teach.
None of them. Hassan Campbell, these brothers about lying in their pockets.
Bring it out.
Not Sarah, these brothers about lying in their pockets. How much coke they can toot they nose. I'm just telling you the truth. I see them. When I tell you I see you, I see you. See, it ain't no game with me, man. See, the thing is, you learn peoples. See, when you come in the truth, the Most High and the Son will show you how they move, how they act, what they do. I'm not going out there calling the white man the devil no more. No, white man is our friend.
All right, here is the twist. So, family, you know what I've been saying, man. Now, I've been saying this since a year and a half. And now this guy says, no one else is telling these guys. Well, no one else has been wanting to hear me. Because you guys think I'm an Edomite. But if I was black, you wouldn't think that. Because even Gorilla said, we don't care what Sinetter believes in. He's still our people. So we don't care if you don't believe what we believe. He's still our people. But they call me a conquistador. It's about color, man, and woolly hair and black skin and stupid damn dominance. Whatever. Let's continue. It just gets fun. Actually, it gets fun.
I'm not going out there calling the white man the devil no more. No, white man is our friend.
That's right.
Every nation is our friend. Even you, my friend, devil. Didn't Christ call Peter a devil?
Check it out.
I mean, sometimes I be doing these classes. I be just like, I don't know what. Lord, I don't know what these guys doing. It must be their Bible must got blank pages in it or something. And you know, most of them, they got precept books and stuff. That's all they go by. They be reading their precept book. Yeah, I'm going to cut somebody to death with that precept.
Where did he get Jeremiah 50 and 33? From the precept book. List all 12 tribes who are there. There it goes. Take pictures, family. This is the famous milk. Prove that we should live peacefully with all men. You guys don't do that. You don't live peaceful even with your own damn camps. Prove what doctrine is. Prove who is part of the crafty council. You guys. Prove what captivity Esther was in. Here, take another picture. This is the famous milk. This is the what like, it's so secretive. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like I said, you can grow through this, but they don't grow because they use this as a whip towards others, not towards themselves. You see, when I learned this towards me. I applied this towards me. Me. I was like, man, I'm an idolater. That's what I did. And some of them it's kind of like a map. It helps you kind of guide yourself through the scriptures. It's not bad. You know what I mean? Remember, they got help. It wasn't of the Most High. It was of the Jewish man, the Khazarians. They helped them out. Masonry is all involved. Trust me, fam. It's all good. Anyways, so prove that regeneration in the Bible. See? Precepts. Prove Israel would go into captivity on slave ships. That's it. That's all they got. But then Sakari says, it's only Judah that went on slave ships. That's pretty stupid of you. There he goes. See, he said Jeremiah 17:4 would disconnect from their heritage. He says it again. Watch it. Oh no, he says 14 and 7, I think. But then let's listen.
I'm gonna leave leaking out there. If we confess our sins, man, tell there's nothing but about fleecing this nation. So now they ain't building. I'm not going out there calling the white man the devil. No, man. But this is all love, man. This is all love. This is all love. Right. We got to build this from the ground up. We can't start with One West.
Here goes, family. You can't start with One West, but we can still use their precepts on how to cut people, and that proves that we're Judah. Oh, dear Jesus. Ah, I know how. Chismayate's
We
way.
have to get rid of that mess. We have to reconstruct this, man. The Lord had to call us in here. And sometimes, man, you have to listen to your brothers, man. They teaching, listen to the classes.
You hear this, family? They're regrouping. Apparently, they didn't get it the first time that it says this right here. Deuteronomy 18:20. It says, but if the prophet which shall presume to speak in a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. So they didn't get it the first time. And they're like, nah, nobody. No, it's only us. It's only us that get the kingdom. It's only black Americans. Look what Luke says. Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people. And I raised up the horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. So One West went with this and said, the hell with all you heathens. So now what they're saying is, no, I'm contraire, mon frère. We need to be nice to them now, because the way we were doing it didn't work. It's just relabeling, repackaging, man. It's like Coca-Cola selling Pepsi. Just, give it a little different taste. But the same company, same brand, same manufacturing company. Let's go.
I've learned something from all these brothers' classes. Sometimes I be like, man, I'm sitting up there, bitch, gonna be hot at me. I'm pulling a precept. Hey, I got something in me. Well, this right quick. You left some meat on that bone. and that's good, man. That's that iron. Sure. When you watching these classes, that's that iron. You got peoples out there, man. Good. Read it again.
Confess to thee among the Gentiles and sing unto thy name. And again he said, rejoice ye Gentiles with his people.
Rejoice, people.
Rejoice ye Gentiles with his people.
What?
Rejoice, people, because Judah finally figured it out for us. They finally figured it out.
Hey, they need to
Hey, I'm almost done.
shut these camps down, man. And these summit meetings, they need to shut them down, man. These guys say, hey, some of y'all didn't go to school. That's probably the problem. Some of y'all didn't learn to read yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. The more you read this Bible, the more these precepts come. I was going to do a class on the Gentiles. Because all the information right here, the other nations. Keep reading.
And again, praise the Lord, all ye Gentiles.
Hold on, what they tell him to do?
Praise the Lord, all ye Gentiles.
Read on.
And laud him.
And praise him. Read.
All ye people.
Read on.
And again, Isaiah said, there shall be a root of Jesse, and he that shall rise to reign over the Gentiles.
Who said we're going to rise to reign over the Gentiles? Read.
In him shall the Gentiles trust.
They going to trust what we teaching, man.
Yo, you guys gonna trust what they teach?
Que alguien me explique.
Okay.
Now God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that ye may abound in hope through the power of the Holy Ghost. And I myself also am persuaded of you, my brethren.
They're speaking to you brothers, man. Understand, we should be out here teaching salvation for everybody.
I told you. That's it. That's the hook. So that's the new plan. Apparently, they're gonna try to teach everybody, but they're still Judah. See, these guys are bishops, and because they're black, they're Judah. So I wonder, are people that don't look like you, are they going to turn into black Jesus? Because that's what one dress teaches. This is funny, man. Like, anyways, let's continue with this one. Here we go.
Where they gonna go? How you gonna have slaves? They don't have to keep the commandments in the kingdom. They don't have to follow the word of God. It's just stupid. Read.
that ye also are full of goodness.
That the brothers got to be full of goodness too. Read.
Filled with all knowledge, able also to admonish one another.
Correct one another. Read.
Nevertheless, brethren, I have written with more boldly unto you in some sort, as putting you in mind.
And these brothers be talking about Paul, man. Talking about these prophets, man. Who do they think they talking about, man? Got disrespect on their tongue, man.
The Gentiles.
Hold on, we say it to the Gentiles. Read.
Ministering the gospel of God.
We're supposed to be ministering this word to them too. Read.
The offering up of the Gentiles might be accepted.
Read on up.
Being sanctified by the Holy Ghost.
See, so you so-called Hispanics that are waiting for a room like this where you're going to be welcomed, then by all means, please join in. You know, join in the fun and have a blast.
They got to be taught Christ too, man. This has brought so much division in. This has brought so much division in this truth. You got a white mom or a white dad or something. They condemn.
Right.
On God. They condemn. This has been dividing homes up too long. This is why I be telling y'all, man, these need to be shared. These classes, they've been destroying people's, man.
Teach.
People won't even talk to their mama because they telling her she a white lady.
Bring it out.
This is sad. We should all love our relatives, man. You can call them family if you want to.
Right.
I'm going to call them what I see them as. Till they come to the truth, then they family. Read.
Hey, what do you think, bro?
I smell desperation, bro.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me.
It's desperation. They know.
Yeah,
They're gonna do what they always do. They're gonna go team up with Whitey. Shit again.
Well, there you go, bro. They're gonna do this. Watch. I'm gonna show you something. I found this a long time ago, man. I thought it was funny. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Where is it at? Where is it at? It's an old video. See if I can find it. Let's see. Now, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm just looking for something real quick.
Yeah. I remember watching those guys. Those guys was going raw on the streets, bro. They be calling white people terrible and all that shit.
Listen, that's my point. That's exactly my point. So, family, don't be offended, but you're gonna laugh at this, right? Here we go, bro. All right. So just let's check it out. Let's check it out real quick. All right. And at least this is what I think is going on, bro. All right, check it. I'm gonna put it on a different screen and I'm gonna put you on mute. You ready? All right, put it on mute.
May white God bless you, Robert. I came as fast as I could.
So this is the plan, Uncle Ruckus.
Let's get this party started.
You got bad credit, Robert.
Removing an evil nigger spirit from a Negro is as hard as removing the stank from a hunk of shit. We must use these tools that the great God has given us to fight niggas. A whip, a noose, a nightstick, a branding iron. These things strike fear into a nigger's heart. A job application. Avoid conversation with the nigger. The nigger will lie. The nigger will make excuses. He will use words he don't really know. If he gets really desperate, he may start to rap or dance.
You all are testicles and no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Who in the hell are you?
Nigga, my name is Reverend Father Uncle Ruckus. No relation. In the name of white Jesus and all great white men who have come thereafter, I command our black nigger soul back to the depths of hell.
Is that all you got, nigga?
Oh, no, nigga. That's just the tip of this iceberg. Read, nigga, read! Now, Robert, now!
I thought that was funny, man. All right, let's finish it with this because I gotta go, fam. This is so I guess I found this rebuttal by these guys. I find it kind of interesting. So we're gonna go back because look what they're saying now. All of a sudden, it ain't about money or anything. It's about the people. Okay.
Hey, brother, I watched a lot. Helps me.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I, because of what people tell me. Hey, brother, I watched a lot of the videos you did, and it helps me.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I don't care about. Oh, look, oh my God. I like to help people out. I like to be, you know what I mean? That's what this is all about. Not just people recognizing you. Nigga, please, bro.
We're here to serve.
Exactly. And that's not a manifestation of how great we are. That's how great the Most High is. And it's using niggas who ain't nothing to do great things. And you could do the same thing, brother, but you are of the
you're of that wicked one.
Yeah. You're a hater, brother. That's what it is.
Period. Right.
Because it is your intentions and that's what it you're never gonna get what you want because your intentions aren't pure. I didn't come into the truth, and I can speak for hours on. We didn't come into the truth to gain fame, notoriety, or popularity. We came into the truth because it was what we believed in. It was the right thing to do.
See, family, how they're changing their tune now. All of a sudden, it's about you. It ain't about the shirts. It's not about Patreon. It's not about no. It's about you. We always cared for you.
It's the right thing. It's just the right thing.
And we could have been nobodies in the truth. That wouldn't have stopped nothing because it's the truth. We don't.
He said we could have been nobodies in the truth. You guys are nobodies. To the Most High, you're just a freckle. In Spanish, we call them focos de carnicería. Freckle faces, we call them focos de carnicería. That's how you are. You're a freckle. But now you just magnified yourself. But it's about the people. You see, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, family. Pay close attention to what people say.
Listen,
we wanted to be famous.
We're two guys who literally have been out there by ourselves with minimal eyeballs on the product.
Yep.
I'm talking about we've been out there by ourselves, post a video, 20 views, 100 views, but we're going out there, we can meet. I'm hang out with Sonetto with Israelites. We all gonna kick it. What are you talking about? I'm hang out with Sonetto with Israelites. We all gonna kick it. What are you talking about? And guess what? Sonetta is our own brother. Don't matter what he believe in.
You hear that? But me, they call me a conquistador. Or you, they call you a Esau because you ain't black. Stop saying that it ain't about color. And you so-called Hispanics that are in these rooms, you're stupid. You deserve it, man. I hope that you're. I hope if you guys go to jail, I hope they're your bunkies. I hope that you really can side with them. Let's see how real it is. Let's see how real it is when you're in there.
There go, hang out and sit on. Know where you're going, to destruction. You going?
Yeah, because in sin in the world was just such a better place. Or I guess with you guys would just be not destruction, just with you guys. But everybody's leaving you, right?
To destruction. None of these camps, all these breakout. You got so many little camps now, man.
You're a break off, though. You broke off from IUIC. You're a break off. You're a break off.
True.
Of a break off.
True.
Of a break off.
True.
What are we talking about? House of David left, one west. IUIC left House of David. And you left IUIC. What? You gonna talk about break offs? Just because everybody broke off from your crazy
Fringes, some of them don't. Some camps don't even have fringes. Some of them, they don't keep the Shabbat. Some of they sevens. It don't have to be 7 days. It be during the week. It's just everything. They all, most of them, 90% of them on the dark moon.
Yeah, because the scriptures and all of history point to it. Why wouldn't we be on the dark moon?
It's a new month.
Hey, I'm in the dark moon, and he's completely off. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Because historically our people have kept it and whatever, and I'm not here to teach y'all. You guys already know who you guys are. Ephesians 5:6. Let no man deceive you with vain words. For because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Listen, it is true that we're all supposed to teach all the people. That's not. I've never not said that, family. I've been saying that since last year. That you're supposed to be the example. Deal wisely with these people, right? I've always said that. But now they're trying to change the tune. Now they're trying, oh no, we care about you, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, well, we had it wrong. It was that we can't be yelling at the east side. What it's called is just repackaging. It's like kind of like it's like 7-Eleven ain't doing well in sales. So then I'm gonna buy 7-Eleven. I'm gonna call it 72. That's it. Same store, same products, just a different name.
How can you tell?
Because there's nothing there. So I know that the cycle of the moon before has ended and a new one is beginning.
Basically saying you're stupid in a condescending manner. You don't know what you're talking about. So I don't disagree with this guy. But then again, I'm not here to protect him about the new moon. I just want to get to the point here.
You tell if you don't. I thought he made 2 great lights. Most High and the Son put the spirit on me to come in here and check.
That's right.
I call bullshit because you're bearing false witness. So that you couldn't have been sent by God and his son to do this.
Who else checking them? Who else saying something? Running around here destroying our peoples and everybody. No, that's just like that what they did with. I'm seeing the same spirit on the.
You see, he says nobody's told him anything, fam. Oh, let me read that real quick, bro. My bad. Proverbs 29:12. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. Deuteronomy 18:20. You can't get around it. Deuteronomy 28:49. Deuteronomy 28:36. Deuteronomy 28:22, 21, 22, 27. Deuteronomy 43:44. Deuteronomy 64. Deuteronomy 33, 35. The only thing you got, and you don't even have that, right? Deuteronomy 28:68. 68. Bro, all you guys are wicked. You're off the route. You can't get away from it. You can't jump off like, hey, listen, even if your seed jumps off from the tree, you're still part of that. You're still that root. Dummies.
Israelites, as the people did with Polite. You had Sinetta defending. See, a lot of people don't know Sinetta. He's a patty too.
Another false witness. Another false witness. No, he's not. That's not true. That's bullshit. And no, Sonny did not defend Polite. Sonny said, let's wait for the verdict. And if he's guilty, he deserves to be brought before a firing squad.
All right. And that's where I got a little upset because check this out, family. They knew what was going on. This is just me kind of what I call being a chismoso. You know what I mean? Just kind of listening in. You know, I like to kind of peep my ears. So this is what this guy's called Chief X. All right. So he's been banging on these fools for some time. So listen to what he says about what Gorilla is saying. Oh, we're going to wait till the white man accuses them. Wait, hold on a second. Do you ever wait for the white man to accuse whoever you guys accuse? So now you have to, the white man has to accuse him for you to accuse him. What happened to you just going by 1 or 2 witnesses of the scriptures? No, that doesn't count. Now the law has to come in effect. So let's listen in. The hypocrisy, family. It's called respect to a people. 1 Timothy 4:11. It says, these things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in words, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, and in faith, and in purity. Purity means honesty, ethics from the get-go. How can I say, believe me now, if I came with a freaking lie? How can I say to you guys, believe me, my conversations are going to be different when all we heard this guy do, I'll show you. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Matter of fact, I'll do it like this. Look, I recorded it because I thought they may like disconnect it. But let's get a taste of like, again, that scripture is beautiful, bro. Because quite frankly, it is about that. People don't forget the stuff that you say. Everything is recorded. And people may forget, but the Most High doesn't forget. So I don't know why you guys would think that it's completely okay. Check this out. Where are you at, man? Or did I save it? I might have saved it, but it'll take longer if I try to get it in here. Get out, man. Give me a second, family. It's like, how long is it? Oh, there it goes. Apparently, it was a video that a channel, right? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it goes. So I'm gonna give you a compilation of because remember, the scriptures talk about that, man. The scriptures talk about in words, in conversation, in charity, and in spirit. Okay, so this guy's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna teach the people righteousness now." Look what this guy. Look at, man. Listen, bro. Number one hypocrisy, family. Let's go.
Do you know you with your enemy? Don't you know you with the people that killed your grandfathers, grandmothers, and stuff like that, brother? Don't you still be with that animal, won't you, man? Don't you know God called her a dog, man? Don't you know God called her a dog? Did you know God called her a dog? You don't know what's your nationality. We not Negroes, brother. We Israelites. See, your slave master Becky right there taught you this, brother. Do you know God say not to marry that animal?
Is this Christ? Is this Christ?
Called her an animal, right? Because she's white. Let's go.
Is this Christ? Is this Christ? Let me show y'all what I do to y'all, Christ. Ah! The black Messiah is on his way, brothers. That's right. Christ is the so-called black man, man.
Which he still teaches, obviously. So it's just the same tree. Same tree trunk. Anyway, let's go.
White man is not 100%. Everyone I know is. That's right. You probably had a little boy up in your basement back in the day. Set 3 cities on fire. And sobriety. That's him. That's right. This is an African right here. How you think I know? Because I can look at him and tell that's him. That's right. I'm from the south side. See? He from the south side. But when we get through with him, he going back into change again. That's right. Him discriminating against me. See? This him, God. I look like an African. See, this is him, God, right here.
He says something about, why are you saying this to me? You look like an African.
Who is this him? Him, who is this? Jesus. See? Hallelujah. Amen. See? Amen. Praise to the Lord. See? You know it's a sin have pants on? Hey, who's the first president? You learning that good? Get that sister Israelite hand even though she out here naked, man. I would take my bat off out here if you out here like that, man. That's how they look at you. I like it that way. I know some people saying something to y'all be all over him. Cause he gonna be put to death if he don't get his spirit right. We That's right. That's right. See, look at this old dyke here with this cross on her neck. Right. You can run yourself into a train.
Lucifer was an instrument of worship.
Hosea 4:1, man.
But you know
Hold
what?
that, man.
At the end of the day, Jesus created Lucifer. So either side.
Man is the devil.
Okay, so what's the difference?
It's a lover, man.
The white people.
They red.
Okay, so what's the difference?
They the devil on the planet. That's right.
They are the devil.
Right.
They are the devil.
Yes.
Because I have a little girl.
And she by a white man.
Yes.
And that child is just a white child in God's eyes.
That's right.
And God hates that white child, that red child.
That's right. So what do you think they're gonna do to my baby?
She's like, so what do you think they're gonna do to my baby? Man, I hope that lady didn't leave her baby on the floor. Let's go.
We're gonna put your baby in slavery. That's right. That's just how it's gonna be. That's why you need to come and learn. He laughing at y'all because he know y'all about to go into the cotton field soon. Let Becky get it, Becky trained up right. This lady, I don't know what she is, man. Read that right quick, man. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a slave? Hold on, one of these two codes is Israel. He do to God. And so are you. You in sin too.
How you put your own down?
You right. Cause y'all a bunch of wicked Negroes, man. That's right. What this dude hate? For that they hated knowledge. You hate knowledge, man. That's right. That's right. Hate knowledge. What knowledge you got, man? Tell me something.
Before Jesus left, he left one commandment. He said, love one another. That's pretty much it. And then he said, I need you.
Till I keep animals up to it. Read that the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out right. You ain't got a pot to piss in, man. Because I'm free. Yeah, you free to live on the streets. What's this love? What's this love for all people? Say, what's this love? What's this love, brother?
Yep. James 1:26. If any man among you seem to be religious and bridleth not his tongue, meaning if he doesn't know how to tame his tongue, meaning he doesn't know how to govern his mind, meaning he doesn't know how to control his mind, meaning he doesn't understand the patterns of his mindset, he doesn't know how to govern his spirit. That's what it says. If you can't bridle your tongue, it's because you have no control of your spirit, let alone even know what's going on in your mind. Because there's actually two minds going on in there, in case you guys don't know. But over your heads, it's okay. It's not for you to know. It's not for you guys to know that right now. But deceiveth his own heart. You see what I mean? How can you deceive your own heart? That means you have to have two minds, one deceiving the other, correct? This man's religion is vain. Let's finish it out because I'm almost done. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's hurry up. I think because we're here.
Know where you going? Fringes. Some camps don't even have fringes. All time, and the sun put the spirit on me to come in here and check. Key out though. I'm strapped all the time. I'm not out here to fight our people, but I'm not finna let nobody come and punk me.
You ain't lying.
I'm going down in the battle.
What are we talking about? Who's making physical threats? That's crazy.
Call out these camps, man, and quit letting them destroying the peoples. That's right. You got these young men coming in, man, they fans. Oh, you there, you there.
That's the whole reason you.
They're not there in the corners. Right. They got the same precept, Deuteronomy 28. And
No, that was you. You had the same precepts all the time. Aside, can we get a one body compilation? Is there one on YouTube?
Yeah.
This thing with bad knees, a bad back, and a gray hair and a bald head. You walked in this thing with it. Don't act like you got there putting in work and don't talk to niggas. And guess what? When you talk about the Zaboks, when you talk about all of the elders that was at One West who came in as men in their teens, in their early to mid 20s, and have been in this thing 20 years, 30 years.
I'm glad he said that, because that just comes to show you, family, that these guys have been having this Bible for thousands, hundreds of years. And even then, it doesn't make any sense to them. Listen, I'm going to finish it with this, and then that's it. I'm done, all right? Because I got to go home. Shalom, man. Appreciate you guys being here. Shalom, fam. After this, I'm just going to play the song, and then I'm out. Shalom, fam. Lord willing, this was edifying. I know a lot of you guys didn't want to watch it. It's cool. I apologize if I was really graphic yesterday, but it had to be talked about, man. And I'm going to tell you something. The only reason I'm able to talk about that is because my spirit is well-rooted. These are not topics that are just random and people can handle. It's because these are spirits, and they'll destroy you if you're not sure or you're not of the Lord. I'm telling you, family, be mindful. This ain't no joke, but we need warriors because we got a lot of sheep here, man. Y'all need to stop being afraid. Let's go.
It's that right there.
This is Baphomet.
Baphomet is the one from here, from America. Is the spirit from the America. For the same way, like, Haiti, we use it too. So Baphomet is the god of those artists. When all those artists, like, when you're talking about Jay-Z, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all this is what they're serving. Wow. Yeah, this is the spirit they're serving, man. All those people, like, when you go down there, you initiate that.
Did you hear that? The voodoo priest confirmed that in Hollywood, they worship the false god, the demon, the principality, the fallen angel, Baphomet. And that's how they get money, power, and fame, through sacrifices and rituals and worship onto this false god, this demon. Wow.
What's that right there?
This is Baphomet.
Que toques el cielo, pero no el suelo, sí que créetelo. Quítate el velo, velozmente, bro. Vívete tu sueño, pero despierta a la hora que toca. Esa hora, motherfucker, wake up. Yo me meo en tu cubata antes. Bebo matar ratas con tan. Voy al bosque a los Tarzán mientras enlazan. Fraternidad en casa con su polo colisera estrenar. Se han dejado en el desván de su pensar un mar de ideas. Son grandes ideas haciendo en chimeneas antiguas. Ríe Dios al ver que te santiguas. Su mente y su luz son ambiguas. Como mi voz, lo que para ti es un don, para mí una misión fija. Mis versos son de ninja, tu poesía pa' fija. Tengo que fijan, hay más allá del cristal. La mente se hipnotiza, mi energía usa destreza. Yo en mi nave nodriza, comiendo pizza con piña, moldea taroides vórtices. Con mi mente arborescente, junto con intestinilos. Para crear pegarse se nace, pero cánticos lemurianos me hacen sentir como en mi hogar. La noche se avecina y se afilan colmillos de vampiras psíquicas. Frecuencias del malestar las alimentan. Nuestro deber es tenerlas raquíticas. Bazocas basales latadas con la función del sol central, causando desinformaciones bíblicas. Todo lo existente es relativo. Al menos la materia que te describo. Soy antipersonas como las minas y mino. La moral del que venga a negar lo que digo con la mirada pues tan sombrío. Si me retiro del partido que sea como figo. Conocidos en me la pela verdad. En mi barrio me conocen más que tú a tu enamorada. No hay payasos, solo en anémonas. Cigar con la de Andrómeda eres. Conserva tus células primigenias o no podrás volar. El virus se llevó a unos cuantos pero llegó a más. Se elevó el más de la opulencia y conciencia. tuyo. Solo lo que tú sabes de mierda yo sobre el cosmos. Que lo estudio y profundamente sano me lo tomo. Si no ya hubiera ido a visitar al Dios, porque no soy devoto mucho menos un santo yo. Jamás pudo, pero dale que asalto cuando en verdad sé que tendría que sudarme todo la polla, pero pienso que hay que vivir